Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another episode of Gentlemen's Club Whiskey. I am your host with the most, Mr. Mark Antimate, the pontiff of Japanese whiskey and your Tokyo godfather here. Before we go ahead and get started, let me put in a plug for the book. This is a really good book about a listing of 50 different Japanese whiskeys from my favorite whiskey writer. Look, there I am. Oh, yeah. All right. So, anyways, let's get into it. If I can put this damn thing back on the shelf. Holy. All right. I caught myself there. I didn't say it. All right. Today's episode, I got these two beauties right here. I really learned to appreciate and to love Johnnie Walker. Today is the episode that you guys have been waiting for. This is the Johnnie Walker Black Label versus the Johnnie Walker Double Black inside of my right hand. I'm not going to say anything about the history of these. I'm just simply going to go edit inside of the head-to-head review. I already had my glasses poured about a good 5 minutes ago, so they've been sitting there. Should be quite good. Each one of these comes in at 40% ABV, alcohol by volume, and actually both of them are caramel colored. Even though the Black Label has been aged and matured inside of barrels, oak barrels, for 12 years, they still went ahead and put caramel coloring inside of this one for consistency. This one is a no-age statement, so we don't know how old this whiskey is, but it has been at least matured for 3 years minimum by law, but it's maybe a little bit more than that, could be, but we can't just kind of look at it and just assess from the color how long it's been aged, because it does have that coloring inside of there, which obviously is going to throw you off. When you're looking at them side by side, let me just go ahead and put this right here. See, when you have the Black Label and you have the Double Black side by side, the coloring is like pretty much the same on both of these. So even though this one is 12 years, inside of my right hand, your left is the Black Label. Inside of my left hand, your right is the Double Black. So what I was going to say is, even though the color is pretty consistent on both of these, the age and the maturity is not the same. But I'm going to tell you guys what it is and which one is better. Maybe I have an idea which one I might like more. Maybe yes, maybe no. It could turn into an upset for me. Let's go ahead and figure this out real quick. On the nose. Definitely the Double Black is a lot heavier. And what I have to say about the heaviness on the Double Black is probably because it hasn't been matured as long. The strength originally on this one was a lot higher, and they watered it down and brought it back down to 40% ABV. This one has the maturity, and this one has not necessarily new make because it's longer than 3 years, but it just has a newer aroma to it. Obviously. Nice smoky spice on the Black Label, but very smooth. You got that vanilla in there. And this one just smells like new wood. So I would have to say on the nose, I'm going to give it to the Black Label. All right, here we go with the tasting. Black Label is vanilla, caramel, toffee, smoke, peat. Let's see if we get that same experience from the Double Black. Forgive me, just have to clean out my palate real quick. Let's get one more of those in there. We want to make sure everything is all good and fair in love and war. Here we go. A lot heavier peat, a lot heavier smoke. Yes, yes, yes. It's as if they took this one and they, quote unquote, for a lack of better words, and in correlation with the name of this one, is as if they doubled this one up. It's like double the strength and double everything that you find inside of here. Is that necessarily a good thing? I can't say that it is or isn't. It depends on how smoky or how peated you like your Scotch whiskey to be. But if you like a more intense, in your face, it just punches you and socks it to you type of flavor, probably the double black is going to be the way to go. But if you're a more experienced tongue, laid back kind of guy, something that you don't want to have give you too much fight, you just like to, what is the word that I'm looking for? You would just like to have it be a good companion with you while you sit back and delve into a good book or something like that. Probably the Black Label is going to be a better fit for you. All right, let's go into this one more time. I mean, there's not really much more to say about either one of these. I think what I had to say, the most pertinent things, I've already said it, but we're going to give them one more shot. Black Label first. It's a rich experience. Double Black. It's an intense experience. Oh man, that finish on that Double Black was kind of hot going all the way down. It's still staying with me inside of my throat, so this one is going to linger for a little bit. Now, here comes the good part of the show, the very fun part. What we are going to do now is we're going to have Johnnie Walker Triple Black, because we're going to double these two up just for the hell of it. We're pouring the Black Label inside the Double Black glass. I did this inside the last video because I thought it might be a quite fun or funny thing to do on camera, and it actually turned out to be a very nice experience, because when I doubled up the red label with the Black Label, they're already blended whiskeys to begin with, but when I joined those two together, it actually came out to be a better whiskey with the parts whole rather than them separated. So what I'm trying to say is, if you were to actually mix red label and Black Label together, equal parts, like a 20 milliliter pour with another 20 milliliter pour, I think it's going to be a better tasting whiskey than either one of them stand alone. But it is what it is. We're going to see what this is like doubled up. This, I guess we're going to call it Triple Black. It's my own special blend of Johnnie Walker. All right, here we go. Let's pour this one in. I did put a little bit of water inside of there, which maybe I shouldn't have did. Trust me, it's making it better, but you know, I did the individual reviews with both of them without any water, so I don't know why I put water inside on that pour. So, but all in all, this is pretty good. The middle ground between the Double Black and the label and the Black Label, is it worth it? Blending them together just to have a little bit of fun with it and maybe do it once, yes, but this is a little bit different than blending the red label with the black label together, because with these two, I find that you probably want to go just either one way. You either want to go a little bit more light and richer and smooth, or you want to go a lot more heavy. But to have the two mixed together, that's sort of the mid ground. I mean, I guess, but personally, I think you would be better off just leaning towards whichever one that you like the best. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching. Salute to you wherever you may be out inside the world. If you guys are drinking, make sure that you drink responsibly. And as always, gentlemen, you guys know what to do. Keep it classy. I'm out.